Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA did come down all the way to the channel support today, yeah, as suggested already in the previous video. However, we haven't really seen any bullish reaction to the upside yet. Yeah, so still weakness, and I cannot rule out that we will go down lower. So for everybody who's new here, there are two wave counts on this chart with invalidation points. So the actual bullish count, which would assume that a low has been made here on the 21st of November, is the white count. And we would assume that we moved up in a so-called leading diagonal in a wave 1, and we're now coming down in wave 2. We would now move up in a wave 3, come down in 4, and move up in 5. This is the bullish interpretation. And in the bullish interpretation, we would say that we've come down to the 61.8% retracement at 30.9 cents, pretty much exactly where we're now. Quite a relevant support level for a wave 2. I cannot rule out another low at this stage due to the lack of any impulsive reaction to the upside from this channel support. As long as we are in the channel, it should be possible to move up, and even if it's only to the resistance level of the channel around 33 cents, yeah. But if we break below channel support, and it's quite straightforward at the moment, and we are at channel support, so anybody who wants to trade this long, even though it's not necessarily high probability to work out, but the risk is quite low because the stop loss can be set quite tight, you know. Always set stop losses below technical targets. This is a clear invalidation point, or a clear point where, you know, you can set a stop loss quite tight. So the risk is quite low compared to the reward. Not necessarily in terms of probability of working out, but in terms of low risk, you know, in terms of how much money you lose compared to what you can actually gain if this moves up, because the resistance is quite far away, isn't it? And support is very close. However, the bullish scenario is not very likely, I would say. Yeah, it is. But let's just calculate target for the wave 3 maybe. It would be around 36 cents, yeah, the 1.618 extension. But it's not necessarily high probability because we have quite a lot of overlaps in this movement. You could consider it some kind of a bear flag. And yeah, this is at best only a so-called leading diagonal. As already explained in previous videos, leading diagonals are not very reliable. So yeah, until we really get the breakout, things aren't very clear here. So I have to assume currently that we are still in the yellow count. The yellow count is the bearish count. And to be honest, the sell-off looks quite impulsive as well, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, we can... At the moment, the sell-off is in 3 waves, isn't it? So if I zoom in, just to show you the lower level detail, we go to the 1-hour chart. At the moment, the sell-off is pretty much in 3 waves. So we can consider it an ABC. It would be here, wave A. Then I would consider this to be the wave B in some kind of a weird triangle. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, actually the wave B would sit here. Yeah, but it's not great. So if we have one more low, we'll get 5 waves down. What does it mean if we get 5 waves down? Well, it would mean if we break below that 30.6 cent level, it actually would make me favor the direct sell-off. I mean, I'm already doing that anyway. The bullish scenario was not primary. You know that the yellow count is so far what we see, that we don't currently think that a low has been made for ADA. I did ask the question in one of the previous videos, do you believe the low has been made? Well, I don't at the moment. Not until I see a clear 5-wave structure to the upside on the ADA chart that would give me at least initial evidence that a low has been made. So primary expectation here would be to come down further. If that happens directly or not, you know, it could very well be that we see an extended wave 2 to the upside. All that stuff is possible. So nothing is going to happen in a straight line, but the point is we haven't really seen enough bullishness here in this chart to be confident. So the target for the wave 3 down would be around 27 cents. Unchanged from the previous video. A target for the wave 5 around 23, 22. So that's sort of currently the 2 options. If we break below the channel support, that would already be a sign that we are heading further down. And then if we break below the 78.6% retrace, that is at, yeah, basically 30 cents. If we go below 30 cents, it's very likely that the yellow count is going to work out. At the moment, of course, it's a little bit unclear because we're still in the channel, but also now I would be in favor of the yellow count. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.